Welcome to Faith and Freedom. For the next few minutes, we hope to inform, inspire, and encourage you as we discuss the legal victories and challenges to your fundamental freedoms and religious liberties. Faith and Freedom comes to you from Liberty Counsel, a civil liberties education and legal defense organization. Join us now as Matt Staver, the President and General Counsel of Liberty Counsel, explains the latest legal issues all across this country in the courtrooms of America. Liberty Counsel is winning the battle for your constitutional freedoms.
Will she or won't she? Could we have a candidate, Hillary Clinton, in the 2012 presidential election? Speculation abounds. I'm Matt Barber, Director of Cultural Affairs with Liberty Counsel and Associate Dean with Liberty University School of Law, in today for Matt Staver. And joining me once again in studio is Sean Akers, Dean of Liberty's Helms School of Government and Policy Analyst with Liberty Counsel. Sean, in having conversations with you over the past few months, you were, I think, the first person that I spoke with that speculated in watching some of the odd behavior of one Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton. You speculated that she may be gearing up to challenge Barack Obama in a primary run for the 2012 presidential election. I kind of doubted you at first, but boy, as things continue to unfold, you've won me over. I think you may absolutely be right here, and I know a lot of top political commentators are starting to agree with your position that Hillary Clinton may very well be gearing up for a 2012 presidential run.
Well, Matt, I don't know if she will or not, but it's definitely one of the most interesting questions out there right now to look at, because she has managed to put herself in a very interesting position, and now to watch how she's reacting. For instance, right now we have what many on both sides of the ideological spectrum are calling probably the most important midterm election set of elections in modern history. I mean, this is a high stakes game, and very obviously absent from this entire process is Secretary of State Clinton. I think anybody that has followed her knows that, one, whatever you think of her political ideas, she's a masterful politician. She is a master chess player on the political board. And to see her pull away at this time, at the same time that George Soros is pulling away and not taking part in the campaigns that normally they would, is a striking omission. It does lead you to some speculation.
Well, even the Associated Press is speculating in a recent article. As they point out, kind of summarizing what you just said, quote, Hillary Rodham Clinton never met a political battle she didn't like until now. Amid frenzied inside Washington speculation about her political ambitions, the Secretary of State is staying firmly on the sidelines as Democrats and Republicans fight for control of Congress in next month's midterms. The former First Lady and Senator will be sitting it out literally half a world away. And the article goes on to point out that Clinton said, quote, I am not in any way involved in any of the political campaigns that are going on up to this midterm election. And Sean, in my memory, I can think of no political campaign or election cycle where Hillary Clinton did not roll up her sleeves and get to work. And boy, she is conspicuously absent this time around, which leads one to ask the question, why? What benefit can she possibly gain, or is it sacrificial? I don't see how it's sacrificial, because she could really only benefit the party by getting involved. One has to wonder if, as the Obama administration, with its off the deep end fringe leftist progressive policies that it's pushing, as the Obama administration crashes and burns like the Hindenburg, we have to wonder if Hillary Clinton isn't sitting back and rubbing her hands together saying, hey, now's my chance.
Well, you have to remember, Matt, that it hasn't been that long ago that Hillary Clinton, who has spent years, like I said, whether you like her political ideologies or not, she has spent years in this process. She spent years learning to wield this type of power. She watched as something of a shift in the zeitgeist pushed Obama over her for the Democratic nomination. She wasn't crazy about it. She suffered from it, and then he was elected based on largely on some promises and some ideas of change that haven't panned out for anybody. In fact, all the polling tends to show that he is a detriment to Democratic candidates right now. She has to see and kind of hope that there's not some buyer's remorse on behalf of those that are concerned about the Democratic Party, and whether just sitting back and allowing the Titanic to take its plunge wouldn't place her in a good position to try again to gain that most coveted position and to make history as the first female president of the United States.
Well, the AP goes on to point out that about rumors of her a potential 2012 run and a potential. The AP says here whether she may also desire to run in 2016, but they point out that the poll numbers are kind of keeping the chatter alive here. A recent Associated Press poll showed Clinton with a 62% favorable rating and a 36% unfavorable rating versus, according to their poll, 57% favorable for Obama and 42% unfavorable for President Obama. So, the political class inside the Beltway is certainly, the buzz is going around. People are speculating, and there's no question that comments like this from Hillary Clinton, quote, "I have no advice for anyone in politics. I am out of politics." Yeah, if you believe that, I have some land to sell you in Florida. It is making people question whether or not she may be getting ready to challenge Barack Obama. From my perspective, it could be a good thing for the Democrat Party, for liberals, if she did. I certainly don't want to give liberals any advice, and we're certainly nonpartisan here at Liberty Counsel. But as President Obama's favorable ratings continue to plummet and his mere existence in the White House acts as a millstone around the neck of Democrats who seek to retain office or seek to become elected to office, one has to wonder if many Democrats wouldn't like to see Hillary Clinton get Obama out of there.
Well, Matt, there's all kinds of speculation going on, and don't think that the administration's missed it. I mean, there's been speculation about whether she and Joe Biden should change places, whether she would be needed on the ticket to put Obama over the top on a re-election bid, whether she might allow his weakness to linger so that she could challenge for that seat. And for us, for we the people, the question's always the same: is what difference would it really make? What person in that position is going to stand for liberty and for literally the rights of man, for a proper foundation of government, and which ones are going to insist on this progressive idea that government giveth and government taketh away, and that government will run your life down to the nth degree and take your money and redistribute it at will. So in the end, the people are going to have to ask themselves, with anybody that steps up to that plate, recognize it's a lot of fun to analyze and recognize how these political pieces are being moved, but in the end, we have to ask ourselves very practical questions. Who's going to lead the nation the way the founders would have led it? Well,
President Obama, from a political perspective, is the gift that keeps on giving for people with a Judeo-Christian and a conservative worldview. And here's what I mean by that. He is destroying our nation with his policies right now. He can either be the worst thing that has happened for this country or the best thing that has happened for this country. The people are rising up and saying no more and are pushing back against these radical leftist policies that are literally destroying our nation. President Abraham Lincoln said that our nation would not be destroyed from enemies outside of our shores, but if we were ever to be destroyed, it would be from within. And I happen to believe that President Obama is intentionally undermining our free market system here in the United States and seeks to supplant America as we know it with a neo-Marxist, Euro-socialist type of form of government. And we are not an Eastern Bloc country here in the United States of America. And folks like you listening right now, people are rising up all over the country. And we see this, these Tea Party candidates and strict constructionists and small government types getting in there and pushing out establishment Republicans, establishment Democrats. I believe freedom will prevail. I believe that we're on the cusp of the next great awakening here in the United States. Go to lc.org to learn how you can become part of Liberty Counsel's team to push back against this takeover of America.
You have been listening to Matt Staver of Liberty Counsel. Our hope is to encourage and inspire you to stand up for your faith, family, and freedoms. We can accomplish a lot when we work together. Get informed and get involved today. Sign up for our free monthly newsletter, The Liberator. We will send it out to you free of charge. Stay informed with our Liberty Alert email update. Just click on the website at www.lc.org or call us at 1-800-671-1776. Tune in next time to learn more about your rights right here on Faith and Freedom.